start it a few minutes before the game, just to give you time to set things up.
Heather Cook in the hack for the LS Diggity Dizzle. Jen, if this isn't touching the button, I'd be shocked.
Yeah.
Are you doing Facebook or YouTube?
YouTube, Facebook. So
Love
right
it.
now it's just on
Love
YouTube. Working on getting them transferred all over to everything and everywhere.
That looks hot.
A house in New Orleans. They call.
Look how hot this is. She's super heavy.
Oh man. She had just thrown it to the button too.
So this is happening.
Yep.
Julie's walking around a lot with her hand on her hip, kind of favoring that leg.
It's been bothering me.
Whoa, it's got to sit. Never, 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 never.
Those girls a little heavy.
Oh God, she's hacked. Jeez, look at that sit down.
That's
Holy
gonna sit.
cow. What a dime from
Wow.
Julie Segovia.
Nice. Happy with that.
Let's go. Jen.
Yeah. Huh? I know.
Is it obvious?
Yes.
Nice. Last night when all the Cook family started joining in,
Oh man, yeah.
it was adorable. My mom texted me. She goes, "Honey, sounds like you're having a ton of fun. I hope that you're not driving."
Nice. That's funny. So many fucking announcements. I mean, we're live.
We're not live. Oh, we are.
But we are live.
I mean, back in announcements. Back.
So many announcements.
Hey, Ice Crew!
And away we go. We're officially posted everywhere.
Take a moment to step on the ice and cool your sliders.
Is that what they're saying down there right now?
No, that's just I love hearing Minnesotans say that.
Oh. Okay.
Cool your sliders.
Cool your sliders.
The stars at night are big and bright. Deep in the heart of Texas. Let's go! Sheet 7 coming at you.
I don't know him. Don't know him.
Welcome to the action. Hey, let's go.
Here we are. Draw number 8.
Couple of corny jokes.
Oh gosh. More jokes. Game 5 for the Houston women's team, Segovia. After a rough game this afternoon, back on the ice this evening.
Rough.
Mark. Back on the ice this afternoon to going up against Team Leichter.
Leichter, heck, I loved her. Won't be the last time I use that joke tonight, Jen, but pleasure sitting next to you as always, and really looking forward to this draw as we have a barn burner lined up for Team Segovia. As you mentioned, a rough game this afternoon, and looking at had an opportunity, you and I both, to spend some time with both with all the members of the team for dinner beforehand. I gotta say, it looked more like Eye of the Tiger, a little bit of fury built in here. Segovia, obviously a seasoned curly. She's been around the block a couple times, curled in a lot of competitive situations. She's trying to remain calm, but I saw a lot of fire from the front of her house. So expecting some heavy sweeping. Yeah. Expecting her to draw Segovia to be hyper aggressive and draw into the house right out of the gate, putting pressure onto Team Leichter.
Yep.
So we'll see. That's why they still got to play the game.
So inside, there's going to be fire on the ice. Outside, it's snowing.
It's snowing.
So it is cold as ice. Junior varsity Kenny reporting for duty.
Kenny Leon coming at you. Welcome, Kenny.
So we're about to get started here in the first end of Game 5 for the women. Draw 8.
As expected, Julie Segovia's dime of an LSD was the real difference maker between the two teams. So they had the closest combination last shot draw. They will have hammer, which means Huerta from Team Loveder is going to have the honors of starting this game off.
I need to plug in my laptop. I'll be right back.
Jen, can't tell you how excited I am about this game. I got a good feeling we're going to have a good game here.
I'm excited about it too. I'm a little nervous about my voice holding up the entire time. I've been slowly losing it all weekend.
Keep on crushing those Ricolas.
Ricola.
First shot for Huerta. It was called a 3-guard center line, but this is going to carry all the way down in the house. It's actually looking like it's going to be a button draw. They're sweeping. They actually wanted to do so, so that's going to go all the way down. Heck, had she been able to do that on the LSD, that would have been a really nice outcome for him. That's going to sit. Going to need a clicker.
Yeah, I got you.
Got her. We are in sheet 7 far 112. Bostwick wasting no time to go nose hit, just off center nose.
Nice.
Skids are hit, very nice. Piece of cake, can of corn.
You'll notice that this time around, the bows have come off.
No bows.
No bows, because these girls are taking no prisoners.
No prisoners, no bows.
The nice girls are gone. The bad girls are back.
Oh.
The badass beauties from Houston, Texas.
Jen, you big old tease. I think this is going to be an aggressive play calling. No bows necessary. Heather Cook also with a hair change. No more pigtails. She's going with a single high pony.
I told you.
Single high pony.
They said the little girls are gone. The nice girls are gone.
They were trying for a draw around. It ends up being about 10 feet short. So that's a 2 guard that's actually going to guard Shotstone of Bostwick. So Segovia, not wasting any time, going to ask to split the house. Looking for a top 8 on the left-hand side. Out of the hand, it looks a little heavier, though.
It does look a little heavy.
But I guess the sweepers disagree with us. They're really getting on it. Look at that stone die.
Wow.
Okay, so something to adjust to here.
Yeah, they've been seeing. You know what? I feel like a lot of sheets have been doing that today.
Have been
because I keep thinking that things
that
are
it's gonna
heavy and then it
carry.
just. Yeah.
So a little bit of an oversweep there as that gets all the way down to the back of tee line. Leichter choosing to go after the shot stone behind the guard, asking for a heavy draw. Gonna try and sneak by that guard. Tap back to yellow.
Thank you.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Sweepers are really getting on it, but this is gonna overcurl. It doesn't have a chance. It's gonna wreck on the guard. You could go plan B. She might nose it. She's gonna nose it and do the run back.
Oh wow. And that was heavy.
Well, the weight was okay.
Well,
The
I
weight
guess
the
for
weight was
that,
okay.
Yeah.
She was just super narrow.
Yeah.
So she does do the run back. She does not. That yellow does get top 4, but that's barely biting top 4, so that's going to be shot stone. Segovia asking for another stone in the top 8 on the left-hand side from her second, Heather Cook. And this is heavy. Heavy. She sheepishly holds her hand up and waves to Segovia.
That is gonna be
That full 12. So
Full 12.
ice
Full
is
12.
surprising.
wow.
Ice is surprisingly slow here.
Interesting.
Maybe early on in the end.
Yeah.
Shout out to the ice crew. They've done a dadgum beautiful job all weekend long. But early on in this first end, looks like it might be a little bit frosty. So rocks are really grinding to a halt.
Like, I'm struggling. She going for a double?
Leichter going for a hit. The double's there.
It is there.
It's got to curl a mile in the last 5 feet. It's not, so she's going to hit on the outside. Spill the shooter. Does get one takeout, but wide open house on the left-hand side. So Segovia is going to ask her second, Heather, the beautiful and amazing, wonderful cook, to draw across the face and land at top 8. And this weight looks a little nicer. It's definitely lighter. Giving it to the sweepers. It's going to be begging for 12. If these sweepers can really dig in, they might be able to get it to 12, but it's looking more like a 2 guard.
Julie coming out to help sweep.
We got all 3 sweepers digging in. All 3 sweepers digging in. They're going to get it to a 2. They're going to get it to a 2.5, we'll call it. So a little light from Heather Cook. Ooh, if she's able to nose this, this is going to be a really good setup for Team Leichter.
Nope, not a nose.
It's going to overcurl.
Oh.
She does get
And
a piece of that yellow,
It's going to stick around full
but
12.
it will stick around full 12. So we've got 2 stones for Team Segovia. Asking for the come around draw. Sneak behind that red guard on the right hand side to top 12, full 8. Anything touching paint's going to be fine.
Just a little sneaky sneak.
Just as long as it's sitting behind that guard buried.
This is a pretty important game for Team Segovia. If they win,
Win and you're in.
Yeah, win and you're in. They will maintain second seed, I believe.
This has got to drop an anchor.
Unless Feldman inexplicably loses their game.
Inexplicably. No reason why they should.
They should win their game handily.
So Alyssa Park's a little bit heavy. That went all the way to full 12. They were hoping more for T-line, top 4, even top 8. But it does finish on the right line, so that is buried. Like they're going to ask to follow that line down, which they are. This stone looks a little heavier as well. So it does knock out that back, just moves the stone back, but it does not move it out. So there are 3 yellow stones in the back 12. That red stone is precariously sitting there unguarded. Segovia is going to save that for later.
Correction.
Huh.
I said Feldman. Feldman is part of the other pool. I met Aces, who we just played this afternoon.
Boo!
Even if Aces loses this match, because of the way that
Winning
tie breaks,
head-to-head.
the way the tie breaks go, it would be head to head. And since we lost to Aces earlier, Aces is still going to be number 1.
They've solidified number 1 seed in this pool.
And as long as we win, we will solidify number 2, I believe.
Bostwick has to get on this. Bostwick has to get on this. Unless they're going for a draw. But this is heavy. Yeah, I believe, Jen, that the call from Julie Segovia to her vice was a T-weight draw, and that was all the way to back 12.
Interesting.
Now, they do have hammer.
We do have hammer.
They do have hammer, so
Yeah.
a lot of options are going to be open here. It really depends on this stone from Leichter. If she's able to get around that red guard on the right-hand side and sit full 8, as long as it's buried, it's going to create a lot more pressure on Segovia for a multi-point end. If it does not, it'll leave the gates wide open for Segovia to hit, remove the only red stone in the house, and be sitting 4. So big shot for Leichter coming up here.
Okay.
And she slides out. Little bit of a
Is that Nero?
fumble as she's coming out of the hack here, but she collects herself. They really got to sweep to get this by the guard, but I think it's on the guard.
Yeah, she was Nero.
She was narrow, and so
Yeah.
it will give a nice backup plan to help guard that shot stone, just kissing the back 12. But
Actually, I think red is shot stone right now.
yeah, that shot stone red.
Oh, okay.
It is now guarded,
Yeah.
but
Okay.
only partially, as this ice has been pretty swingy. So Segovia now with an opportunity, if she'd like, to either A, do just nice hack weight. I'm seeing a tap of the hip.
I'm seeing a tap of a hip
Tap
too.
of the
She's
hip
going
means
for it.
bumper weight, so this is going to be calling for a hit on that shot stone. If she's able to get a piece of that red stone that's just biting the 8-foot inside 12 on the back line, sitting behind guard, if she's able to get a piece of it, that will remove and be sitting 1, 2, 3, 4, and if shooter stays 5.
Wow.
Now it's all behind T, So we've got some important stones coming up here for these skips. But first shot, pretty important here for Julie Segovia. She tries to go through the port around the guard.
And she's off.
Heather Cook is on it immediately, making sure it doesn't overcurl. Heather Cook really mowing some ice. She's got to hold it. She's got to hold it. She's really digging in. She's really digging in.
Oh,
she papers by the guard.
But is
She
it
papers by.
Oh.
She gets a piece and it rolls under. And what a dive
What a
from
way
Julie
to
Segovia.
start. Smoke Show Segovia's back.
Smoke Show Segovia
She
with
is
the first
back.
shot of the night, and she is back, baby.
You know what? I thought that was the hammer shot. So we
Still got 2 more stones.
dang it. Damn it.
Suck on a Ricola and take
I
a
got
pause.
one in my mouth.
Goodness gracious. Already glancing over on sheet 1, Nick Myers and company up against team, what did we call them? Craddock. Kid Craddock in the morning for all of our Dallas fans will know who that is. They are sitting 1, 2, and 3 all around the button and behind a wall. So really setting up some pressure.
Trying to find my cheat sheet.
Leichter is trying to draw through this port. This is heavy hit weight, heavy weight. I thought she would be doing more of a T-line draw, but this is going to try and go through the port and down on the pile. It is curling. It's got to curl. Oh, she ticks on the guard. Where's the stone go?
Oh.
It's rolling. It's rolling.
Oh, that's an...
It does bite back. It will outsit maybe 1.
3 are in front of it. So we're sitting 1, 2, and 3. They're 4. We're 5. And 6.
Segovia's sitting at least 3, maybe 4.
Nah, there's no maybe. They're sitting 3.
Interesting here, because what she could do, being behind the glass, I'm always right, she could hit that stone
Yeah.
that Leichter just threw
Yeah.
and really knows it, whatever.
Yeah.
And that would be
I
a
mean, it's-
6-banger.
Yeah.
But instead, she's just gonna do a draw.
Really?
Yep. Looks like she's gonna do a draw down to full 12 will do it. I think she's gonna be going for full 4.
Interesting. Kind of surprised at that. I guess she's just doesn't want to wants to make
She's
sure it
happy
doesn't
with
over.
5.
Yeah.
Whoa, that looks hot.
This will be for 4. If it sticks.
Oh, that's real heavy.
Slow down. Oh, that's... Oh, man.
Oh, you can't hit those yellows.
Uh-oh.
You can't hit those yellows, and that's what she's gonna do. She's coming in heavy.
Nah, she's still 1, 2.
Okay,
4.
so we got 1, 2.
Should be at least 3, maybe 4. Melissa just said what it was, and we were looking up.
They moved that redstone really quickly, so I guess it looked a little closer than what we thought here.
What you thought?
What I thought, excuse me. I think 4.
I think with that it was 4. I don't think they pushed the yellow far enough out, and she was already sitting 3. So I think that one stuck around enough for it to be 4 as well.
Okay.
We'll see. Alyssa trying to figure out which bucket of numbers goes to that board. She's got to dig through because this baseball style. Yeah, 4 it is.
It's a 4-banger.
What a start. What a great start.
It's a 4-banger for Team Segovia as they start out with some fireworks.
5 guys. Wait a second. Hold on.
A little heavy.
No, don't forget, these rocks are grinding to a halt. I think they're going to be sweeping real hard here in a second. Here they go. They're sweeping.
Trying to get it to curl. Trying to get it to curl, not for weight.
This is 3 guard all day.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
and
a
on
dadgum dime.
On the center line.
It's a dadgum dime. Nothing drives the crowd more wild than guards.
So the no-tick rule is in effect for that stone. Gerard. What's up, Zarnecki? Houston boys in the house.
Asking for a come around, and Leichter, I gotta say, this looks really nice.
Oh.
Oh, it's a beauty.
It's a nice shot.
Beautiful, beautiful shot.
And it's gonna stop full top 8.
So how many phones are getting your commentary?
They have this one on mute, but I'm not sure about that one. So possibly 1, maybe 2, but this one is muted.
Line looks good. It's all about weight control here with the sweepers. They want to just tap it. The line is beautiful. Oh, look at it dive. Did it just? I think it picked. It had to have picked.
Well, she's not looking down. Usually if it picks at something, they look down. So
That had to have picked. It hit something and dove.
Interesting. Muy interesante.
See, they're back on the score for the first
Yep.
wagon.
Yep. Smoke shows Segovia back in the house. It's her nickname now.
Okay.
This is another really nice stone for Team Leichter.
Leichter. We didn't just like her.
I loved her.
Yep.
Ooh, but it doesn't curl enough and precariously sitting right there. So Segovia has a couple options, and she's going to go right for it. Tap of the hip, asking for bumper weight from Heather Cook.
I have lost my voice.
It is on broom, out of the hand. It looks really nice. Alyssa Parks really sweeping to hold the line. Now they got to get off and let it curl. They got to get off and let it curl. They get off of it.
He's got water in front of him. That's better.
They heard you.
Should have got off it 2 seconds earlier. Heather Cook gets the shot. She does not manage to get to nose. We'll blame it on the sweepers. But nice shot there.
Hey, man. Nice shot. Nice shot, man.
Leichter now sitting 1 behind guard, so she's going to choose to split the house, asking for a draw over to the left side. T-weight, full 12.
I apologize for all Leichter fans out there. If we continue to mispronounce the last name, it is not on purpose. We've mispronouncing it all weekend and just recently learned the correct way. We will try our best.
Instead of T-weight, she's going to get hack plus. That is full bumper.
Wow, that's going
Bumper plus. Good Lord, that was
Jeez.
control. Little hot from the second. Uh-oh. Big girl shot.
She doing a
Big girl shot. She's trying
raise,
to straight run back.
Straight run back. Take out.
Out of the hand, it looks a little narrow. Alyssa Parks is really digging it. Off. Look at it carry. Yeah. That rock did something interesting. Out of the hand, it looked narrow, but as Alyssa Parks, the vice, got on it and started sweeping, it looked like it fell a little to the outside. As soon as it did, you could see Segovia wave her hand and yell, calling him off, and never had an opportunity to curl back because of the heat behind it. Heat totally, pun intended.
I was gonna ask. For those of you that don't understand that pun, Heather's nickname is Heat. And she was behind the stone. Get it? Haha. That's all I got. Done. Put a fork in me.
There's another hot stone here.
Man, that's interesting because earlier we were looking like it was fast, but then it would die. So now it's going through the house. So the ice looks like it's already sped up.
Yep, that's a good point. Good point. You know,
I have some good ones.
I already seen a lot of stones thrown down here in the middle of in the back half of the second end.
Yeah.
Alyssa Park's here now. Because Team Leichter wasn't able to get their draw, leaves that shot stone wide open. So Segovia is going to ask for a nose. Perfect case scenario with control weight, which she's calling, would be just off the center.
Nick's only have one.
Good observation, Carl.
Look how straight this line is.
Wow.
I can read a scoreboard, baby. Nothing else I can read a scoreboard.
And a nice shot for Alyssa Parks.
I don't know how to read these baseball style scoreboards. So
Alyssa
maybe
Parks
somebody
gets
does.
her hit.
Right. They scored 4 in the totalist.
In the totalith. Yes. 4 in the totalith.
George just scored.
They just scored again. Okay, that's what I was thinking.
Are they asking for hit and roll? Or
I
draw?
think just
draw.
just straight draw. They want to park it behind the guard. It's got a curl. These rocks are grinding to a halt in this house. And a skip sweep.
2 feet of fury.
2 whole feet. 2 whole feet of fury.
Bumpa.
Sitting here right behind center line, I think there's about a quarter of the stone, maybe even half of it, peeking out behind that 3 guard in front of the house. So enough to go after. Segovia going to ask her vice, Alyssa Parks, for bumper weight. Want to get to the nose. Maybe even across the face would be perfect, but just as long as she hits it, she's okay. This has got to curl a lot.
It's got
There
to
it goes.
curl.
There it goes. It's curling. Look at that curl. Look at that curl. It's a dadgum butte from Alyssa Parks. Let's go. Whiff, whiff, whiff.
Boop, 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 boop.
Reason or just
I'm hearing y'all talk and I'm curious. I'm nosy. That's all. I'm a nosy person. That's why I'm a therapist. All therapists are nosy.
I thought it was because you like to help people.
I do like to help people. I'm also nosy. I love helping people. I love my job.
Trying to draw down to this shot stone. Both sweepers really digging in to get as much of this distance as possible, but it's looking like it's going to come up light. Can they drag to 8? They cannot. It's full 12. Third shot.
Could have used a little help from their skip, maybe. No?
Good F.
Yeah, skips kids.
This coming from a skip. If y'all heard that in the background.
Point.
Carl
Great
Schaefer
point.
from Houston men's team says skips can't sweep.
It's all for show.
It's all for show. They just like to pretend and look like they can, but there's no pressure on that broom, right?
Sometimes.
When I skip, I definitely can sweep shit out of the house. Thank you. When I'm in top form. Once upon a time, before I got old.
Quick little update as we wait for Segovia to gracefully glide down to the hack as I check in on sheet 1 with Myers versus Kid Craddock in the morning. They get 1 with Hammer in the first end. Looking also on sheet 4, Team Walsh up against Schneider.
Shooter.
They get Shooter, thank you. Walsh gets 2 in the first, up 2-0. They are sitting 2 behind guards. Fran just pulled a nice guard here, so a tough draw for Team Schneider. Segovia just wants to get this the right weight. It's got to be T-line, top 4, but behind that guard, and they need it to curl another 2 feet to finish. Heather Cook gets on it, trying to get more curl, It's got to curl a little more, so take it deep. And it curls just enough.
We'll talk about your confidence later, Kenny.
My confidence?
Sarah, not you, Kenny. JV Kenny. We'll talk
Not
about that.
Kenny.
We'll talk about your confidence later. Sarah talked to us a little bit about some of that 5U stuff going on your team. Where's your confidence, man? You're better than you think.
I believe in you.
I believe in you. Kenny believes in you. Carl said he believes in you. Nathan says he believes in you. Gerard said he believes in you. I'm looking over at Jonathan.
Jonathan, he's sleeping.
He's sleeping, but he also slightly mouthed, I believe in you too. He did it in his sleep.
Team Leichter. Looking for a heavy draw. Down to that stone that Segovia just laid right there at the back of the button. Back four, excuse me. I think they got to sweep to keep this straight or it's going to over curl. They got to sweep to keep it straight and they're not. They're pushing it for the curl. They're pushing it for the curl and they're flirting with the guard. They flirt with it, but they don't kiss it. And we got a vice skip. Sweet. Let's go. Overshoots. Apologies to our viewers in California.
California knows how to party. So were your colleagues, were they listening to it unmuted or were they listening to it where they couldn't hear the commentary? I'm really curious what they thought of all of it.
Jen, another interesting call here.
What are they calling?
Similar to last end,
Yep.
Segovia with her last shot has
Yeah.
an opportunity here to draw or hit. If she hits, they would be sitting 4.
4.
She chooses to go away from that and settles down for the draw. She wants to draw behind the guard, top 4, full 4.
For 2 and a 4, so a 1 to them.
And a force. Yep.
Yeah. Sweeper's on it early.
Team Walsh over here sitting 2. Up
Ooh, that's
2.
dying. It's dying and diving.
That's gonna. Wow.
Jessica looks like confused as hell on
shows
her
her
face.
hands up, says, "What the
heck
heck
just happened?" Nobody knows. She looks at Skip. I don't know how to explain that. It just died and dove. She's wondering, was it sweeping or did she?
So an opportunity here for Leichter.
Yep.
If they can do a nice little hack, even backline weight, anywhere between backline, hack, even bumper, as long as they get to the nose of that yellow shot stone on the back right of the 4 and stick, that will remove shot stone. I believe that red on the right hand full 8 is sitting second, so that would give them 2 points.
Yeah,
Cut this lead in half.
you are correct.
Out of the hand, this looks wide and hot. They're carving. Look at it curl.
Wow.
No, it's really nice. It's really nice. It's just got to keep curling. It's got to keep curling. She's going to get a piece of it. Maybe. No.
Right on through. And that's going to be 1 to
She
Segovia.
flashes and a steal. Grand larceny. Larceny from Segovia as they steal 1 in the second. Barb!
Oh, God.
Don't see anyone there.
Where's my boo?
On the ice. Huh? His boo. Oh. And by boo, he means bartender. He's not going to be driving home. Make Greg Major drive home.
I just saw the water gun in front of me, so it's so silly.
Did not, bro. not wrong.
Now, okay. I will try not to ever put my broom down.
Oh my God. What the?
Hardline broom. That's not tall enough to see the broom over the rock.
Put it on the other side.
Oh my gosh.
The only thing she can do is
I mean, she's undefeated right now, so there's that. Oh. In 3 underway as Jessica Boswick throws her first of 2 stones for lead for Team Segovia. I'm sorry. Don't yell at me, people. I'm gonna zoom. Don't yell. That's gonna be in the house. Can you change the channel? So you tell him. Thank you. That's gonna stop touching 4. Hiding 4. Here's a No, but they're both out, so this is just a fun game. So they've been drinking and they're having fun. Yeah. So over on sheet 5 with Hammond versus Carlson, you hear everybody cheering. They're just having a good old time. Both Carlson and Hammond are already out, so they're just playing a friendly right now, and they're having lots of fun with it.
And it is very friendly.
Very friendly.
Very friendly.
There's hugs between both teams with each other.
Hugs. I've seen a couple of dance-offs.
May have done some shots before getting on the ice with each other.
Oh, no, I can confirm. There were 2 trays of Fireball. I helped out on that one.
So, and they've got friends and family in town hanging out, partying with them. So
Let's hear
good
it for
times.
sheet 5. Let's go. Sheet 5.
Oh, wow. Look over sheet 1. Tell us what's happening there, Kenny.
Jen, looks like Myers came out with a hammer. They did have a big end lined up, but a really nice 8-stone from, what do we call him, Schneider?
Craddock.
Kid Craddock. So he cut it all down. Myers not able to really do anything with his last hammer, so they got 1 in the first. Craddock with hammer in the second manages to get a dub.
Yep.
So Myers down 2-1 going into the third. Bostwick with a really nice hit and stick is able to leave after her 2 stones. 1-1 sitting right on 4. Starting to shut down that scoring area. So Huerta from Team Leichter
Oh.
looking for a double opportunity that's actually tracking really nicely to do so if it can curl a moat.
Oh.
And she kicks a field
right
goal. You couldn't do that if you tried.
The door.
Couldn't do it if she tried. And correct, that door that you referenced, Jen, is
Puerta
ajar.
through the puerta.
The door is ajar. Oh, let's go!
Oh! That was
Quality. Quality. Heather Cook being asked for a guard. Segovia with an emphatic slashing of her broom, asking for Bostwick to really get it on it to carve. It's got to curl a dadgum mile to get to center line, and it's looking like it's heading that way, but it's going to be just a scotch heavy.
Based on the number of times you said it's got to curl a
Gotta curl?
dadgum mile, when we watched them play before and it didn't have to.
It didn't curl a mile.
I'm beginning to wonder if you know how far a mile is.
Oh, we're going to talk about math here in a minute.
Math is not my strong suit. That's valid. I'm going to change subjects.
Mm-hmm.
That's fair. I'm going to take a drink of my Celsius and wake up.
Hey-o.
Grab a brush and put on a little makeup.
Ooh, how many more of those Celsius you got? You got an extra one for me?
No.
She may miss like the others.
Heather had one. I told you Heather had one. But
I
you didn't
remember
get
that.
it.
I just switched to Red Bull vodka.
Okay.
No.
And
They get the hit,
They
but they're
get-
not able to stick around. Instead, they roll out. So, Segovia and company sitting 1 and 2.
nothing else in the house. No guards. So Segovia is asking for a guard.
And a nice little switch of the sweepers and Parks and Bostwick out of your camera. Segovia asking Heather Cook to go with the other handle and curling in with a 3 guard. Parks telling her, hey, it's all the way here. Both of them are getting on it now. They might be doing a plan B.
It's looking a little.
No,
is that
this
heavy?
this is beautiful. The weight's right. It's just got a curl.
For it to curl,
It's just got a curl.
not,
It's curling. It's curling.
Oh.
It's curling a little bit, but not quite enough.
Not
It'll end up on the
enough.
center line. That's totally fine. Not a bad result. Not a great result. I'll give it a 3 out of 4.
I think she's going over to the other side and she swings out the car.
Leichter looking for takeout. Ew.
My goodness, bless you.
Thank you.
See, look at this. Look at this stone fall to the left. It falls to the left. And then
Oh,
it
and then it comes
curls.
back around. It's
She
going to
came
crash
out-
on the guard.
Yeah, she came out super narrow. But it did fall for a little while there before
Yeah.
snapping back. So Heather Cook's guard serves its purpose. Yeah,
Yeah.
serves its
And
purpose.
so Julie's saying, put that shit back up in the right spot.
Put that stuff right back there.
We have music coming from the right of us from Jonathan.
Music.
He's snoring.
Ah. That's normal.
Yeah. It's been a long day. It's been a long weekend.
Been a long weekend,
been
but
a
we're
long-
only smack dab in the middle of it. So Alyssa Parks, vice for Team Segovia, being asked to throw a 3 guard just to the left to center line. Sweepers are getting on it. The weight's going to be light enough to where they can really work with it. So Bostwick being called off. Heather Cook really digging in. She's going hard. When Heather Cook goes hard, you might get a little heel kick. Drags it
Wow.
all the way down.
Wow.
That girl can sweep. Oh
Yeah,
my
she
god.
can. Goodness.
That is aggressive.
Wow.
She's so tiny and yet so mighty.
Jesus.
Golly. Yeah, so she drugged that an extra 8 feet, all the way to full 12. And like you're in a heck of a lot of trouble real quick, so asking everybody to start blowing some stuff up. Watch the stone fall. See how it falls there? And now it'll start curling. So she gets all the way back to nose. 1, 2.
She gets one out, and she pulls
Splits
the other
them,
two.
but
splits
exactly
one
what
part,
Segovia thought and expected.
And they're both still sitting 1 and 2
Sitting
shots.
1 and 2, and that redstone is precarious.
But I think to get
Rather than remove, there's 2 options here. So she can remove,
but I'm not.
or she could draw behind, but I think she's going to make it easy on her vice and just say hit.
Yeah, it looks like that.
You know, I've played this. He obviously gets Leichter.
Notice how tight that broom is. So it looks like Segovia has recognized this straight line just to the left-hand side of the center. Watch as this stone goes out. It's going to stay straight and maybe even float a little to the left. There it goes to the left. And now it curls back right. They want to get as close to the nose and just off. My gosh.
Float
it's-
like a butterfly and stings like a bee and guards
Wow.
stone on the left-hand side.
Wow, Alyssa Parks. I
Great
tell you
shot,
what,
Alyssa.
Jen,
Yeah,
these girls may not have been firing on all cylinders this morning, this afternoon, excuse
Yeah.
me, the game earlier today.
yeah.
But they came out with a fury.
Yeah.
And they are.
They said, well, that's not happening again.
They said that's enough
Not
of that.
on
These,
my
these
watch.
girls are putting on a clinic so far. So it's early on in the game. Still a lot of rocks to be thrown. Heather Cook now removing the jacket as things are starting to heat up. But Segovia and company are coming out firing on all cylinders and applying all the pressure. This stone here was hoping to be a draw around behind. It ends up being a 3 guard. So Segovia now with skip stones. A problem that every skip would love to have is staring at sitting 3.
She's already sitting 3, I think.
Mm-hmm. She's looking at sitting 3.
Yeah.
I think she's already in 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's got
Yeah.
3.
That's the problem she's looking at.
Oh. That's probably when she's looking at sitting 4. Miscommunication.
I wasn't quite clear on that. I need to be clear for all of our viewers.
I guess it's probably hard.
Got a problem. Yo, I'll solve it. Check out my hook while the DJ revolves it. Ice, ice, baby. Ding, 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 ding. Sounds nothing like Under Pressure.
Word to your mother. Looking for a draw. The only thing it can't do is be behind T-line. That's really the only thing she can do. If it's top, if it's a 3 guard, she's fine. If it's 12, it's perfect. If it's 8, it's even better. So Sweeper's really dragging it. Here comes Heather Cook really pushing. It's going to be a 3 guard. Totally fine.
Nice.
Really, really nice.
Great guard from
Really, really nice.
Segovia.
She would have loved that to touch paint,
Yeah.
but she's not
A little
mad
bit
about
lighter.
it. That cuts
Yeah.
down the scoring area, is going to create some pressure for Leichter.
Liked her.
Loved her.
All right. Well, all right, all right, all right.
As the wind catches her hair and it flows out of her.
They can't see that on the screen, so they have no idea what you're talking about. That
Allow me-
was real
allow
pretty.
Me to, allow me to paint a picture for you, our viewers.
It's possible if the top phone has their mic on, they caught it.
Well, it was pretty. Her hair was just all billowy and gorgeous. I mean, it was pretty. I thought it was pretty.
It was a flow.
It was a flow.
It was a flow.
There was a vibe. There was a vibe with that.
It's like when Rachel had her first takeout and her hair would float back.
We talk about your hair floating all the time, too.
But I don't forget.
So looking for a draw. This looks heavy, though.
Yeah.
This has an opportunity, if they hold the line, to go plan B and hit and roll. But the wrong sweeper's on it, so it's going to over curl. It's going to be heavy, and Alyssa Parks ready. Ha!
Oh,
Come on, ha!
lands in the back 4.
A little bit of a
Full 4, but
defensive
back.
sweep there from the skip. Kind of looked like a Shaquille O'Neal boxing out back in the late 1990s. But end result is shot stone sitting back a button, full 4.
Full 4.
Full 4.
Full 4.
But you can see a smidge of that, can you, Jen?
See a smidge of what?
That shot stone that was just thrown.
Oh, yeah, for sure. More than a smidge.
More than a smidge.
Yeah. I think you can see it.
So Segovia trying to decide, is she going to go heavyweight? Yeah, she's going to go bumper.
Yeah, I think you can see at least a third of that stone, no?
Okay. She's going to go bumper. This is going to be, oh gosh. Look, Heather Cook is already stretching out of your viewfinder.
Getting her shoulders ready to
She's
sweep.
getting ready.
Woo!
She's starting
said,
to
"I'm
suck
ready,
oxygen.
babe. I'm ready."
She pulls up her breeches, tightens the gloves, stretches the shoulders.
Did you hear? Did you see her? I read her mouth. She said, I'm ready, babe.
Let's
I'm ready.
go. Let's go. So this one's going to come in narrow, and Heather Cook's going to hold it the whole way. Going to try and paper by this yellow guard. Oh, it's wide. Heather Cook is on it.
On it.
No, it's great. Heather Cook's just got to hold
On
it.
it.
Oh, it's light.
On it.
Heather Cook's got to sweep like a...
And it's going to
she's
crash
got-
on the
she's
guard.
super, super light.
That goes, guard stone goes out the back.
Yeah, over curled. Heather Cook gave it all she got. It just looked... I don't know if that was a misread on the line. I think she was even wide of the broom. I think it was probably more just weight. I think control may not have been enough for that line. Probably looking more for a normal.
was going to say, look for the purple hair, but you have two.
There's more than one right next to each other.
Okay, so the force is gone. This is the hammer
This is? Oh shit, it
for
is.
Leichter. They do have an opportunity here to draw. It's curious they're calling the draw around the right-hand side. I feel like the left-hand side draw would be a little bit easier, but she has thrown stones down this line a couple of different times in a row now. So Leichter,
As pointed out by Carl Schaefer behind us, it's the line that they just played.
that's what I was just saying as you were so rudely
I don't let
interrupting
you
me.
interrupt. I don't let you finish. Because sometimes,
If I had a nickel.
sometimes you take 5 minutes to finish.
If I had a
thought.
nickel. Oh, thank you. Never mind.
I love you.
So Leichter,
I love you so much.
trying to do a draw around on the same line she just threw. Just needs full 8, touching the 4, and the line looks really good. The weight looks pretty good too. This might be a nice little skip draw for 2. Skips deuce.
Yep.
Beauty.
They're gonna get it. So
Beauty
in-
for Leichter as she does a skips deuce, gets 2 in the third.
So 5-2. The end of the third. Segovia up by 3. Over on sheet 1.
Let's take a look around the house here.
Let me tell you what
Jen.
we've got going
Tell
on.
me what we got.
I'm about to.
Hey, Jen, would you give us an update on
Kenny.
the rest of the...
Stop pulling a Jen and stick to being Kenny.
Hey, what do you know?
So I lost my cheat sheet, so I don't know where the hell anybody's from, so that's okay. Sorry, Charlie. Craddock is up 5-1 over Myers in a interesting
They just
game.
got to steal. Yeah, they just got a steal
Yeah,
of
they got
3.
a steal of 3, so 5-1 over
5
Myers.
to 1 after 3.
On sheet 2, we've got Tesh with 5-1 over Besser. On sheet 3, we've got Asis with 4-0 over Shooter.
Nepper.
Nope.
That's Nepper.
Yep,
Nepper
Nepper.
out of Vegas.
Sorry, I apologize. I could not see somebody was standing in front
That's
of the
okay.
names.
I know
On
them. We're
sheet
all
4,
friends.
we have
Team
Shooter
Walsh.
got 5, so that's 5-4 over Walsh now.
They got a 5-banger in the
They
third.
got a 5-banger in the third to
So
pull ahead of Walsh.
They go up on Walsh 5-4.
Party Town sheet 5 has Hammond with 2-1 over Carlson.
Still amazed they're still throwing stones here.
Yep, they're having a good old time.
There is a party on sheet 5. As we say this, the
There's
lead-
a dance-off.
There is a dance-off going on at the hack for the lead and second.
It's funny. On sheet 6, it's 4-1 with Hyde over Gilbert. Here on sheet 7, once again 5-2 Segovia over Leichter, and on sheet 8 is a tied game, Feldman versus Allison 2-2.
Good for Allison getting
Oh shoot!
2.
I stand corrected. They just got
Holy
a 4
cow.
in the third, so it is now 6-2. Allison over
A
Feldman.
steal of 4 in the
Wow.
third, and Allison goes up 6-2
Wow.
over Feldman. This is
This
that-
is interesting
that is a
because
big
as of right
surprise.
now, Feldman is undefeated in her pool.
undefeated, and
They eked out the win this morning against Walsh. They were both going in undefeated, so one of them was going to have to pull it out.
they've been playing from behind
They've
quite a
been playing
bit
from
this
behind, but
weekend, and they
that
pulled
is
it out.
true.
So they're
They
not
do keep-
they're
they're
not
not-
going to panic,
They're not one to be discounted for
but
sure.
they have been clawing their way back into a lot of games.
They're like cats. They scratch and they claw their way
They're-
back.
They're scratchy.
Meow,
Okay.
meow.
Okay.
I'm turning real weird.
We're at that weird stage.
We're at that weird stage because I need sleep.
Sleep.
I have
Hey,
not
you want a pill?
tonight.
Just for now.
No, no.
Anybody want a pill?
It's just a really strong naproxen.
It's a really strong naproxen.
It's a really strong naproxen.
What is that?
It's a painkiller.
That's why I feel so good.
That's why you feel so good.
I feel like my eyes are a little squinty
It's a
too.
strong relief.
Nailed it.
Yeah. John will sleep probably wouldn't do anything to
Wow, Bostwick. Love it when leads get to do hits. And
Oh,
she
y'all
is
didn't even
hard.
get to see that. Oh my God, I'm sorry. Y'all missed a really good shot.
We'll tell you another time. No, Bostwick. So Leichter's.
Sorry,
Leichter's.
Jessica, when you go back and watch this, that we did not get to see that.
Yeah, that's okay.
My
Let me
bad.
paint a picture for you. Leichter's lead went and did a beautiful draw around to full 8 behind the guard on the right hand side.
David, what's wood mean?
Bostwick with a really nice control weight managed to squeeze right by that
Oh,
red
Rich.
guard and get even across the nose, if you can imagine that. Gets the takeout and rolls to the outside. Look at this paper.
Ooh,
Oh, it gets a piece.
Just mix it.
It gets a piece. Just ticks. It'll finish center line.
Dave, were you about to yell at me to get it out of Zoom? Is that what you were about to do? Just, it's fine. It's
Message
fine.
retracted.
Because all he wrote was wood. I think, and he's yelled at me before when I have failed to do things. So I'm assuming he was about to yell
Asking
at
for
me.
a sweep. They got to hold the line here. Nose is fine. And that's exactly what's going to happen for Heather Cook. A dadgum butte for Heather Cook.
Nice shot.
Woo! Sheathe the sword. Let's go, Heather Cook.
Perhaps. Yeah. I got it, Moy. I got it. Be nice or I'll start calling you Jay again.
This is tracking really nicely for a potential double.
Ooh. Yeah.
Oh!
Was that Puerta through the Puerta again, or was that somebody else?
That was through the Puerta. It was not.
Ah.
It was not Puerta. That was the second.
Ah.
And a big opportunity for Segovia. Responding to that, 2 in the third in. Now with Hammer sitting 3. And Heather Cook collects her thoughts, kind of giggles as she almost falls over on her face out of the hack. That's a new move. Official Mike Levesque walks over and makes fun of her just to make sure that that's a memorable moment.
Heather's gonna love hearing that later.
That's one that we might put on replay in the house.
Oh, okay.
Asking for a sweep. This is looking like T-line. You could draw behind, you could chip. Anything and everything is fine here. So they're going to take a little chip. Bink! Boing! And 1, 2, 3, 4. Looks like Orion's belt going from your center line out to the bottom right there with the 3 stars in alignment and 1 extra for good measure. And that's the one that Leichter wants to stare at. So she's going to ask for her second, I believe, on the second stone to go. Hit that just off center on the inside and roll underneath Orion's belt.
She looks a little narrow.
She looks narrow, but it's super heavy, so it's going to hold the line. It's going to hold the line,
That's right.
but because it's so heavy, it's going to spill out, and Orion's belt remains. Segovia's got how do I put this politely? She's not playing around.
No.
She's not playing around in
No.
this game now.
No.
Little bit of redemption.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit of recalibration to the quality of play that they're used to on this game, and she's not guarding anything. It's all draws. It's all in the paint. It's all taps. All points.
All stones in the house.
Alyssa Parks happy to oblige.
Oh yeah.
Looking for a
Right. Got a curl.
looking for T weight.
Got a curl.
Looking for T weight. It will curl.
There it goes.
She's by the guard. Even if she noses this and does a little promote tap, it's fine. But a little bit of an under curl there. Whoa, and Allison over on sheet 8, shenanigans, tomfoolery.
What happened?
She turns and points at the ice, pretending like there's something that tripped her. Oh no, I see a little hole.
Yeah, there's a hole. She's calling for a technical timeout, technical timeout. His arms crossed.
So Leichter trying to go around the guard and hit and wiggle underneath. This is actually looking really well. It's tracking really well. She's going to be still on the outside. Oh, nope. Negative, Ghost Rider.
I think Segovia, what do you think she's going to do?
I think she hits.
I think she's going to hit that.
I think she hits the only red in the house and
She
goes
says they're
after
sitting
it.
first and
We have noticed that there's been multiple times where Segovia had an opportunity for her to
No,
hit
she's
for a
asking-
ton,
She's asking
but
for
she's going to
backline
give Alyssa
weight,
to continue to hit.
and she wants to hit.
Yep.
I said, not this time.
Noticing a trend here where Segovia is allowing Alyssa Parks to go hit, and Segovia has an opportunity to hit for a bunch or draw for a few.
Yeah.
She's leaning towards that draw for a few. Parks, though, very comfortable with a hit.
Oh, yes.
And you have Heather Cook on the inside, and she's going hard. She's going hard. Look at her shove the stone all the way over to the wrong sheet. They call her off. They say, whoa. And she's back on it. Oh, and a little dink and a little skip sweep just for posterity.
Sticks around, but it's still 4 stones.
4 feet of fury
Right now.
sweeping from Julie Segovia.
And
Alyssa
Segovia
Parks with
does
a
have hammer.
beauty. Heather Cook, my goodness.
My goodness.
They really got to figure out a way to start incorporating medium into the game instead of hard. Because when they say, when Segovia calls hard, she's going to shove the stone 2 dadgum miles. Miles,
Listen.
I say.
Listen, that is a woman well done.
I concur.
There's no medium about her.
I concur. Myers over here with skip stones on sheet 1, down 5-1 with hammer. Looks like he's sitting right on the button for 1 and maybe 2. Open draw for 3 to start. Maybe not even open draw. It's going to be squirrely here. But I'll try and paint a picture for you.
Ain't it?
There's a lot of guards all around the front, sitting in the front 4. They may be going for an angle run back or an angle raise. He is sitting 2, so he's got that John Lambert sweeping very hard. They are going to do the tap, but it's not going to get enough of it. Going to run out of steam. Excuse me, Jen, that wasn't hammer. That was the first of the skip stones.
Yeah, I know. I
you
saw
knew?
that, but I was just letting you go.
I appreciate
You
that.
yell at
Appreciate that. Just hand me a shovel next time as I continue to dig.
Sometimes it's fun to cut you off, and sometimes
Sometimes
it's
it's Mississippi leg hound.
not. Sometimes it's not.
Better to just let him finish.
Just let him finish. Oh, God, I walked right into that. Walked right into it. Jiminy Christmas.
That is
What's going on over
That
here,
is a
Kenny?
Christmas vacation
Jesus.
reference for you. This is going to crash on the guard.
Yeah, it is.
My gosh. Okay. What do we think?
Wow, that's 5.
What do we
That's
think here,
5
Jen?
right now.
1, 2, 3, 4.
They're 5.
Well, we got 2 more stones. We got 2 more stones.
What's near on 7 is 114?
I believe you.
Near's
There you
is
go.
very hard to look at.
Yeah, she's 5.
Not to determine. Are you sure?
Yeah.
No, that's definitely 5.
Yeah,
I'm
5.
sorry. I can't.
She's sitting 5 right now. And again, not all gas, no brakes.
Asking for a draw.
Way out there.
Looking,
Trying to put this away early.
yeah. They have to play a mandatory 6 ends. She can put it away early all she wants. They're still going to have to play to 6.
There's been a few games they played this weekend where it was more, we got to do this type situation for a couple of ends.
Yep.
Present
Sorry.
company excluded.
It was a trip.
We knew that.
We were like, okay.
We saw that after like 4 ends.
Segovia choosing rather than to guard anything, she's going to draw around behind. And the line is beautiful, but it looks a little heavy.
Thought it looked heavy.
I thought it looked heavy.
I thought it looked a little light.
Oh, look at it. It may just kiss. No,
Ooh.
she papers it. My goodness.
No, no. And then with that, it's a little
Yeah, she's a little heavy.
overswept.
A little heavy.
Little
See,
heavy.
I know. I knew.
All
I
right.
knew. I knew.
Goes a little too deep.
Follow me on this journey, Jen.
I don't want to. I don't want. I've been on this journey with you all weekend.
Buckle up, Jen.
I still got one more day. One more day.
And a terrible shot from Segovia. Jeez.
Oh my God. He's joking.
I'm
Smoke
joking.
Show.
I'm joking.
He's joking. Smoke show.
Really beautiful line call here. Just about, honestly, a foot deep. A foot too deep. Otherwise, that would have been sitting 6.
I think it was a combination, though, of both. A little too heavy and the sweeping.
I think
they got on it to get it past the guard, but then that ended up putting it back
Exactly
a little
right,
bit further.
Jen. I think that the line call was fine if she had drilled the weight, but the sweepers really had to get on it because it was a Scotch light, and they trying to hold that trying to hold that stone out there, ended up adding an extra 5 feet to it and overcarried.
Yeah. Oh, that's going to be 3 to shoot her on 4.
Did she just hog that?
Did Fran hog it?
I think she hogged it.
Oh, dang. I'm honestly a little surprised. Ooh, that's a...
It's a nice
it's a little
one.
light,
It's
but that was almost real nice.
starting to cut some stuff down. Is she successful in cutting anything down?
Nope.
No.
Nope.
No.
Still 5, and
Trying.
Julie's got hammer.
Oh my goodness. Open draw for 6, full 8
Yep,
on the
coming
left
in on the... Yeah.
Oh no, she's strong.
No, on this side. So she doesn't accidentally knock anything in. They're going to come around
So
this way.
low risk.
Yeah. Low risk, high reward. All day, every day.
That's why I'm behind the glass, Jen.
Yep. Oh.
So barring anything crazy, we have 5 banger for Team Segovia. With hammer looking to maybe go for 6. Deciding whether or not they want to just draw. It looks like they're calling on a nose tap.
And if it ends up sitting right there.
Yeah, right there in that pocket that that Alyssa Parks pointed to there. If she draws all the way down into that, even if she's heavy, it'll promote. But
Right.
when it sticks and hits, that will be out sitting most likely that that stone that
Yep.
Leichter just threw. So a lot of different options here, to be honest.
Oh,
As
yeah.
long as it gets in behind that red guard, they're probably going to get another point.
Okay. Or 1, or 2, or 3, or 4.
Ooh, that's real wide. If you're going to be wide, be heavy, right?
Is that a
Oh my
euphemism?
gosh, look at this thing. No, safety first. Safety first. She's just going to go ahead and get a little tap.
Wow. All right.
And they settle for 5.
I'll take 5.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
5. That's okay.
Zooming in on Michael Levesque over there in the back corner. Check the scoreboard.
They haven't hung it yet. They're talking.
Why am I holding this camera?
I don't
I'm so
know
sorry.
what
I got
you're
excited.
doing.
I got excited.
I don't know what you're doing.
It's the Red Bull.
Okay.
Oh.
Are they gonna hang?
Myers.
And Alyssa holds up 5. It was 5 for sure. Catch up. So that puts us at
fiver.
10.
A big old stinking big fat 5 finger.
All right.
Let's go.
That puts us at 10 to 2 over Leichter. Quick catch up across all the sheets while Kenny
Myers.
drinks some water. Craddock up 5 to 2 on sheet 1 over Myers. He took 1 in the last 10 to get it to 2.
Myers
on
got some work to do over there.
Myers has some work to do. On sheet 2, we've got Tesh with 8 to 1 over Bessert. On sheet 3, we've got Aces to 7 to 1 over Nepper. On sheet 4, with a steal of 3 from Shooter, it's 8 to 4 over Walsh. 5 is still finishing up. On sheet 6,
We did just see a spill from the shooter.
on sheet 6, it is 4 to 4 after 4 ins. Over here on sheet 7, 10 to 2, Segovia over Leichter. And sheet 8 is just about to finish up their 4th in.
Got one.
So we're on a mandatory 5-minute break. We'll be back shortly.
Is that what it was?
Was there a cramp?
Ah.
Oh.
Should see
thing.
rookie mistake. You got to sneak in a water between those shots of Fireball before the game. Oh my. That's great. All right, I'm gonna get a couple waters. Do you want any more?
I've got 2 still.
You haven't drank any of
I've
your
been
water.
drinking my Celsius.
You need anything?
No.
All right, I'm gonna get some water.
Okay.
Another one of these. You're just throwing. You're throwing stuff at me. Did I offend you? I apologize.
Sorry. I'm so sorry. My throat is offended.
Wait a sec. Are you running a tray of Fireballs? Is that a tray of Fireballs down there? Mother of God.
Are they taking it to them?
Absolutely.
Oh my God,
That's
that's
exactly what's
amazing.
happening. They're taking a round of Fireballs for the entire sheet.
That's amazing.
Sheet 5.
Well, she needs some pain relief.
I only took one shot of Fireball with them. They had 2 trays and they're just like, bing, bing, let's go.
Wow.
What's the plan?
It's only 8:10.
Figure we'd stay tuned.
Figure you'll stay till when?
Games are done.
Oh, that's so nice of you.
Don't have to wake up.
That's fair. Well, you do have to wake up. If you don't wake up, you're dead. So I would like for you to
You
wake
don't
up.
have to wake up early.
Very good.
I am going to wake up early, but I was going to say I wake up at 6 every morning.
Oh my God, that's disgusting. That's almost as disgusting as the snow outside. Although when we did get back here after dinner, Kenny and I may have laid down in the parking lot and we may or may not have made snow angels. I'm just saying. Win in Rome. My voice is so shot.
Yeah, I must have done it. They'll see the most of your stuff. I always maintain my I always want to maintain my curly uniform and my physique, so I'm not that. Not quite come to scratch. And I know he doesn't have a train Every once in a while, I can feel like my shirt is heating up above my knees. I hope at least that.
Actually, all the way to
We're back. I'm back. Kenny's gone away for a little bit. And did they have Jessica throw through the house for her first talk?
I didn't see. So yeah.
I mean, she went back there, so I'm assuming that was purposefully.
She just threw the second and third.
Oh, okay, I see. Thank you, Captain Obvious, Jen. If only I was watching the game. Jessica Boswick throws her first 2 stones through the house. Leichter looking for 2 corner guards. She has 1, asking for 1 on the other side.
Pretty good. It was a good spot for a deuce. It's a decent spot for a three.
Needs to curl.
And to go time game back up.
A little late on trying to get the directional sweeping, and it's going to go into the house. She wants to go further back, and it's going to stop just touching the 4 on the right-hand side. Full 8. Asking Heather Cook to take it out. Heather Cook says, okay.
No, it's fine as long as we get the conversation started.
It's out. She sticks around and lands on the button.
But she's asked for sushi.
Needs it to curl. Needs to curl.
We're really not asking for that.
And like, not at a time of the year where there's like you and stuff like that.
It's pretty good. Lands not quite frozen to it. Full 4. Julie asking to peel it out of there. Alyssa and Jessica hadn't figured out which side they needed to be on before Heather was ready, so they started out on the same side, and then Alyssa crossed over. It's got a nose, so it ends up peeling out the red rock and the rock that was there rather than the... I actually don't know if that's what they were trying to do. Maybe that was the peel they were looking for.
I think it was. They're too close. They
Yeah. So it did what it had to be done. It worked. That was what she wanted. He's down there. I think he's right in front of 4 or 3 or 4. He's got the tan hat on. I maybe should not have told him. I didn't realize what he was asking, and then I saw the shot in his hand after I told him where he was. My bad. It's fine. Kenny's not driving. It's fine.
Yeah,
It was deeper than
deeper than she wanted.
but
Yeah, no,
she
that I
wasn't
get.
looking to outscore.
Someone came over looking for K-Dog, so I got distracted. So I'm not sure what happened in that last throw from Team Leichter. And I'm not sure what Julie called. Leichter asking for a hit and roll.
Oh, yeah, we had the gel. We had the gel.
We had gel, we had to. Even though it's practice, okay.
That looks narrow. Maybe not. Yeah, it's gonna nose. It's not gonna roll. That's gonna nose it. It was a bit narrow. Julie wants it out.
Yep. Sorry.
Hi.
Hi.
Kenny's back.
I never left.
Kenny left. He's back. No new commentary. Don't worry. Comments.
No, just double checking.
Okay.
I was watching Team Walsh there.
Who sent you that fireball shot?
I don't know what you're speaking of.
Uh-huh.
That's got a curl. It's got a curl. It's got a curl. She's gonna flash.
Oh, flash.
Just flash.
Flash from Alyssa Parks.
It was out of the hand. It was wide.
Was that just from the bar? Or did she 5 send it to you?
No, one of that team.
That's funny.
So right after having a leg cramp on the 8th stone,
They decided they needed shots.
they texted one of the husbands and said, "We need shots of Fireball and White Claws." And
Wow.
so the tray of White Claws and Fireballs went down there.
That's
I did confirm that not everybody on both teams, but multiple players on both teams did take shots of Fireball.
Okay.
And they also committed to continuing to dance.
Oh yeah, they've been dancing.
All right, here. Another big end opportunity lining up for Segovia. No.
Yeah, yellow.
Yellow.
Sorry.
Yeah, your shot.
They're yellow.
Yeah, your shot. Yellow shot. Yellow shot.
Heather looking up here to ask us who's shot right now. Yellow is shot. I'm not sure why Kenny said it was a big end. It's the only Yellowstone in the house.
A big end lining up for Leichter.
Okay,
Leichter.
Leichter.
Hell loved her.
Miscommunication there.
Yeah. No, a big end lining up for Leichter here. If they have if Segovia doesn't do a really nice shot here. So Segovia putting a little bit of unnecessary pressure, I think, on herself on this shot here. She's asking for the perfect draw around behind that top 8 redstone just off the center line. If she is able to do that, it'll be dead buried and close down the end. But this is hanging. Yeah, sweepers got to get off it. They overswept that.
They overswept that.
They way overswept that.
Way
Real
overswept
early.
it.
Yeah, overswept.
That's gonna stop
Interesting.
half in the left hand side of the right hand side of the button.
Yeah, right hand side of the button, right at T-line. So those sweepers really just really jumped on it, not trusting their stopwatches, not trusting their eyeballs. They really jumped on it early, held that stone out there.
And it didn't curl enough either.
Yeah, well, sweepers. you know?
Sweepers.
Sweepers. Heather Cook shoving it over to the 8 sheet. So an opportunity here for Leichter. She does have the.
She has the double.
I don't think that was jammed. No, the double is there all day.
Double's there.
The double's there all day.
Definitely.
It's tracking on the right line. They have to sweep to hold the line. Oh my gosh, it's going to be great. It's going to be a really good shot. She's going to get 1, 2, hit some. Oh, it doesn't spill. The double does not occur.
So they're sitting 1 Yellow
that
sitting
yellow
second.
is sitting second, so the danger is mostly gone for Segovia on giving up a big end. She's got to try. She's going to try the same thing,
I'm
Jen.
gonna try the same thing. I
Honestly, I thought her stone last time, if she throws the exact same things and the sweepers just kind of stay off it until a little bit later on, she can do that draw around. I also like the idea of drawing down to that shot stone, corner freezing.
okay.
With a lot of backing, you know, it gives a lot of opportunity there. This might be a moment for a timeout. Nope, she's comfortable with it.
Yeah.
They're just gonna do a draw behind.
Separates the yellows.
As long as it's buried, but I gotta tell you, if this doesn't bury, it's gonna stick out and it's gonna be begging for a double,
Okay.
which would be a game.
Potentially catastrophic for.
Not catastrophic because they're up.
but a game changer.
They're up freaking 10-2.
Right. That's true.
But that would make it a game again.
Yeah.
So Segovia
that would
really,
put it 10-7
really,
if they got it.
exactly. So
Yeah.
really important here for Segovia to get this rock buried. Heather Cook should never get on it. Oh, you could do a chip and roll. Heather could get on it. Oh, this has an opportunity for a really nice chip and roll.
Nope. Misses it.
Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Oh, no.
Stops.
Oh,
back four.
no. Oh, no. Whoopsies.
Doubles there.
Whoopsies.
Doubles there, but one of them could jam on the red in the top corner. It's hard to see it on the.
Oh, there's a stone back
yeah,
there.
off to the right hand side.
Okay, there's a stone back there.
So there is a potential for a little bit of backing to not be able to get the double. You'd have to hit it just right.
If you hear that creaking noise, that is the door becoming ajar. That door's open.
La puerta.
For a big end, it is not puerta. Looking for a puerta.
It's not a
It
puerta for a puerta,
is-
but it is a puerta for Leichter.
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 Looking for just off center nose run back. As far across the center left hand side as she can of that yellow stone. So she can't go full peel weight at it.
I
Just
can't
got
tell who's sitting shot.
Well, it doesn't matter because whatever's sitting there is not going to be there in a
I
second.
don't know about that. I'm not going to bank on that.
Yellow is sitting shot on the back of the 4. Red is sitting second. Oh my gosh, she's got a paper by her red. She's going to hit it.
All right,
Oh!
doesn't get the double. That's just going to be 1 for Leichter.
Segovia's successful
force
in
of 1,
cutting down.
10-3.
Cutting down
At
all
the
the
end of the
damage.
fight.
Crisis averted. Crisis averted.
Over on sheet 1, Myers stealing a 3 in the last hit to tie
Let's
game
go!
5-5.
Quinn, quinn, quinn!
Yeah, I got nothing. I'm tired. I know I've said that like 20 times, but I really am. It's been a long weekend, y'all. Thanks to our viewers still hanging out with us on this Saturday night instead of going out and partying. Losers. What are y'all doing watching curling with us? Just kidding. I love y'all. That's dedication. Dedicated fans. Drinking and watching curling. Where is there anything better in life? Maybe drinking and playing curling. That might be the only thing better.
Teamwork circles.
And that's gonna stop. Corner of the four. Yep. I'm sorry. Or Dave yells at me again. Segovia takes it out. Them getting a point.
Yeah, I jotted the buttons.
They're just very exuberant over there.
So, one of the coaches for one of the teams is actually taking notes and like scoring the game.
Really? This is not the game. They've been
I'm
drinking.
like,
This is
I
not the
know.
game. You take notes
That's what I was
and
thinking.
score.
I'm like,
This is fun.
I'm not sure what he's doing.
Although Kenny did say not all of them are drinking, so maybe there's.
Lots of blowouts.
Segovia looking to go through.
Yes,
I think that's going to happen. And it does. For Myers. Yeah. Leichter asking for a draw behind. Into the 4.
Is everybody's over here? I have to work to eat.
And gets a nick off the guard to end up with another corner guard. Segovia asks for Peel. No, that's center guard. Sure, Sarah. I'd love to give you a score update on the other sheets. You're a Dallas girl. I'm sure those are the ones you're asking for, but I will give across the board. On sheet 1, Myers and Craddock are tied 5-5. On sheet 2, it's Tesh with 9-1 over Bessert, and they're in their 6th in. On sheet 3, Aces 10-1 over Nepper. On sheet 4, Shooter 8-5 over Walsh. So Walsh is down for you guys. They're down by 3. They're sitting Shot Rock and the second one. But Shooter does have Hammer, so just to let you know that's where they're at. On sheet 5, Hammond is 4-2 over Carlson. On sheet 6, it's Gilbert 5-4 over Hyde. We are 10-3 Segovia over Leichter, and on 8, it's a tie game, Feldman versus Allison. So that actually matters to y'all as well, because currently Feldman's undefeated, and they're the ones that took down Walsh this morning. So that could be an interesting situation there if Feldman ends up losing and Walsh can come up from behind. That would put them at being tied for the pool, although in the head-to-head tiebreaker, that would make Feldman still first seat over Walsh. So Walsh they need to win this game. I know Myers is Dallas too, but they're tied at 5-5. And there's a little bit more, there's less wiggle room there, so he doesn't have to worry about his pool as much. Let's Be real, Sarah.
These ladies have been pretty heavy lately. Okay, and they're always light.
Sorry. Nope.
No, she's gonna see the house.
I'm good, thanks.
I mean, usually when we do small houses,
She asked to split the house. I'm assuming Julie asked to split the house.
Let's split the house, but maybe behind Stubby.
Stops just past the T line, full 8. Like they're asking for a freeze on top of that stone on the right hand side. Segovia does have hammer in this 6th end. So Vice for Leichter is just throwing her 2nd stone. They're going at it. Going at it. Going at it. Going at it. A little light. No. Yeah. Julie does not like it. She wants it out. Vice for Team Segovia, Alyssa Parks steps up to the plate. She puts her batting helmet on. And she's swinging. Swinging. Julie asking for a sweep, now telling him to get off. Needs to curl.
It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. She wants it inside.
And that is a swing and a hit from Alyssa. She gets a single. It's still inside the house. It's not out. Not a full single, but it's good enough.
That was the cold shot.
Yeah. That's what she wanted. Wow. Over on sheet 8, Feldman has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stones in the house.
5 that they've thrown.
Goodness.
It's like that.
Not a single yellow stone in that house on sheet 8. Nothing but red. A little bit of a tiny hit and roll. Leichter is sitting 2nd stone right now. Here on sheet 7. Ooh, bad luck for Allison on that one.
a third grade bully of a shot call here. She's trying to beat up Segovia here on Leichter. Sees one little shot stone sitting there precariously unguarded. Wants to knock it out. Potential for a double takeout. Sticking underneath the guard. Will finish with a...
Kenny's been gone all in on this one, and he decides to step in thinking he knows what shit is happening out there. He don't know shit, y'all. It's fine. Huh? You're watching the feed? Oh.
Oh no!
Oh.
Oh no! And like most bullies, it backfires.
Yeah, go get. Oh, Kenneth. Currently, Leichter is sitting shot rock. Segovia is sitting second and third.
Sometimes you don't see that.
Segovia does have hammer.
Yeah, as we saw. I just like to read it. Just go up to the yellow. Hopefully they get it there.
That was my type of shot where it moves the rock, right? You think it's not going to.
And then it just goes.
Coming down.
I don't know what that was, but that was back room and it's
I
not
don't-
curling. And it's too heavy.
Park steps up. And it's going to land right. That gives plenty of room for Segovia.
It's a little heavy,
Possible double, or to play it conservative and just get the button
but that was not.
and
That's a
potentially force a handshake at the end of 6.
I mean, there's a double right there.
I was going to say, if you're out by, why don't you just go and sit on it?
That's what I think. Just
She doesn't need to do that. Just freeze. Oh no. Curler got home.
Back up.
Yeah, well, she looks like she's okay. She didn't hit her head. She just kind of went down slowly.
Allison finally gets one of the red rocks out of the house. So over on sheet 8, Feldman is sitting 1 and 2 with Allison third. Oh no, wait, maybe she's just 1. Looks like Allison might be sitting second shot. So Feldman's gonna try and take that out, but Allison does have hammer.
Thanks.
Oh, that's gonna it's gonna crash on the guards.
Or is it going to go past the guard?
Oh, okay. All right.
So she's just going to
Okay.
protect herself.
Oh, but
That's good.
Yeah, she's just protecting
she's okay. So she's just guarding over there. Team Segovia is the best in my opinion as well. I love them. Rather than just sit, she's going for either the takeout or a double. And she only takes out 1. So that's 1 to Leichter. Bringing the score 10-4 at the end of 6. Leichter's heading down. They're going to keep playing.
10-4 is reasonable.
I know, 10-4 is reasonable. I would have just... I'm going to be a backseat curler. I would have probably called just coming to freeze on that one and taking 1 and potentially forcing a handshake with an 11-3 personally. But I don't get paid the big bucks. Smoke show Segovia does, so what Segovia wants, Segovia gets most of the time.
Wait, you're sitting at an 8-enter jacket. Is that yours? It says 8-enter. Is that
Yeah,
you?
I've gotten an 8. Yeah.
Awesome. Megan can be back to color.
It was a multiple team effort, let me tell you, because I threw an extremely high guard, like barely past the hog line, and the other team knocked it in for us. So that's how we got an 8-ender, but you
That's
know,
cool.
multiple team effort.
You still got it.
Still got it. What's the score? I have no audio where I'm at. Somebody else type them up, let her know, type it out. It's 10-4, top of the 7th.
Not the 7th inning stretch yet.
7th inning stretch, y'all. Woo, woo. I really don't like this baseball scoring shit. I really don't like it. Oh, did anybody see? I guess they're measuring for 3 over there.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't see. I didn't see what happened.
I think so.
2?
That was just 2.
Okay. I didn't see. Through the house once again. Oh, don't yell at me, Moy. Don't yell at me. I got it.
I don't need to keep it in the house.
No. Over on sheet 1 with Myers versus Craddock. Craddock took 1 in that last one, so it's now 6-5.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm floating like a butterfly.
Sting like a bee. Over on sheet 4, Walsh stole 1, so it's 8-6 Shooter over Walsh.
Jen, I gotta tell you, they were flirting with a steal of 3.
Wow.
And what do we say the name is? Shooter did a really nice hit, a self hit off their own stone right there at T-line with real heavy weight and flopped over to cut everything down to 1. So they're holding on for dear life against Fran Walsh and Team DFW. Team DFW is really starting to apply the pressure. There's an opportunity here. I think that we're going to see some fireworks in 7th and 8th inning. Speaking of fireworks, Jess Bostwick gonna delightfully deliver a beautiful through the house straight, never touch anything. Alyssa Parks just making sure she stays warm as she cleans the rock.
Feldman was sitting 6th in the house at one point. No yellow anywhere. This last inning.
Feldman was
Feldman
sitting
was
6th in the
sitting
house?
6th in the house with just Skip Rocks to go. And their Skip put 1 there to cut it down.
The 2.
Do you want to rewatch the game?
Jeez.
Yeah.
I mean, freaking Feldman. They love playing from behind.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, that's not what I need to read. Actually, that was I
The wheels have completely fallen off on sheet 5. Completely fallen off.
Yeah. On sheet 3, a handshake after the 6th, 13-1, Aces over Nepper. That puts Aces as undefeated in the same pool that we are in, Segovia's in. So they are the number 1 seed for that pool. FYI.
Uh-oh. You know what we do? You know what we do for doubles, don't you?
What do we do for doubles?
We drink for doubles.
I'm not
This is primed and ready for Heather Cook to deliver a diggity dub. Rub a dub in the tub. She's gonna be outside. Mike Crotchet.
Oh, she's gonna.
Look how hot it is. Bostwick is running to chase that thing down outside the parking lot.
I don't know if it fell out or if she was wide.
I think she was wide. That was parking lot weight. Also been a lot of discussion here because Heather has more rotation in her stone than everybody else on the team.
Oh yeah, they were talking about that at dinner.
They were talking about at dinner. It's been a common theme they've talked about quite a bit in their practices that Heather Stones, she typically has Well, she typically has 3.5 to 4 rotations, and most of the girls on Team Segovia are a little light on the handle, more like 2.5 to maybe 3, and sometimes less than that. So theirs are obviously going to overcurl, and Heather at dinner was talking to her skip and saying, "Please just move the broom in 6 inches for me. Just move it in."
Just move it in, knowing how I throw.
Yeah. A light handle from Heather Cook as I talk about it.
I don't know what people are cheering, but maybe it was she. 6.
Just a cheer. They want to cheer.
Maybe they're playing.
Looking for a come around.
We're a little light.
Gonna be real light. Asking for a come around, it's gonna be a 1 guard, maybe a heavy tip. Are things heating up? I hear hot. I hear hot. Segovia, rightly so, just asking for less stones in play. You don't want it to. You don't want it to nose.
That must be sweet.
Look at it fall. You see that?
Yeah, it wiggles
It'll curl and then it falls or wiggles.
like a little bit of an S curve.
Mm-hmm. These arena curlers know all too well those S curves. That feels like home.
Feels like we are not intimidated.
Yeah, perfectly read.
Name is intimidating.
Yeah, but she said she was like rotating her broom. Cool. Whatever it means. I don't see away from
I think she can sneak by it. I think she can sneak by it. I think she sneaks by it. Might overthrow. That's a good shot. That's a good shot.
It is
It's easy for you.
No, I mean, if it were further to the edge, I would say, yeah, that's hard, but that's not hard. That's not hard.
No.
That is.
You don't have to worry about that. I couldn't believe how that didn't slow down. Like Katie's rod.
Oh, I
It
know.
was all the way out there.
Okay, just kept going. Just a little worried, but I think she'll get out.
Big shot from Bridget over on sheet 4. There is an opportunity for a double takeout. If she noses this.
Whoa, she's wide. That one didn't.
Release, hand release was fine.
Oh,
She
she
slid
really
fine.
wide, okay.
Slip was fine. Release was fine.
That's not typical of her. She's had a couple of flashes. Yeah, usually she's spot on. Yeah, but like that's already I think the 3rd flash from her this game. That's unusual.
That looks real close to a hog line violation on 6. Real, like.
You think that he released it too late?
Yeah, he
Like
was
release at the center line.
like
We don't have a
I think we have center line, but we have one.
like he was 3 feet past.
Did it do anything on the other side?
Oh yeah, it definitely did things. It did all the things.
It did all the things. Should we rewind the video to review?
I have no video.
Oh, they're begging it to stay. They're begging it to stay. It's just going to give it a little nibble. Not a kiss,
Yeah.
it's just a nibble.
A little love bite. Wow. Feldman's trying to shut that game down real hard.
Good Lord.
She's like, I'm fucking over this.
Yeah.
I'm ready for this game to be
No,
done.
she wanted to hit it.
Come on.
She wanted to hit. She missed. Came in too much.
Sorry for the F-bomb. It's late. I apologize.
You've
I
done a
realized
wonderful
it.
job today, Jen.
Been much better. Been a little bit more. At the night games, I tend to get a little bit more loosey-goosey with the language, but I still try and watch the F-bombs, but my throat really hurts, and I'm tired.
He's not going to stick. Nice shot, Fran Walsh. Dad, gummit, that's a good shot. Let's go. DFW got a chance here. DFW got a chance.
Yeah, this one she's got. That's a nice shot. It doesn't look like she's
Jeez, Julie Segovia flexing the muscles.
Smoke show.
What a smoke show.
I know, Addison's struggling.
That's what I just said. Feldman's really trying to finish that game. She's like, I'm
He's like, I've
tired.
had enough of this.
I've had enough.
Had enough.
Tried to do 6 last time. Now I'm just like, I'm over it.
I'm over it.
Come on.
Bring him in.
Katie's done. Like, I'm tired. Who are you dancing with? 5?
Just anybody that'll look up me. Just anybody that'll look up.
All right. There was a handshake on 2, by the way. Tesh with 9-2 over Bessert shook at the end of the 6th, so they're done.
Myers came out of the break. I don't know if you've given our viewers an update on that one. They came out of the break after 4 and got a 3-banger to tie up 5-5.
Yeah.
Did a really solid force for 1, so they're in the 7th in right now, down by 1 with hammer, and everything is 12 foot or further. So
I think Tesh is sitting 2nd seed for their pool, right?
Tesh
I think the only one they've lost to is Myers.
Which one are you
I
talking
believe Tesh on 2.
about? On 2.
I believe.
Oh, sorry, I'm miles away, dear. I'm still on sheet 1 talking.
Well, yeah, but they're it's the same pool.
Cool.
All right. So if Myers loses inexplicably, then he still is 1st seed because in the head-to-head with Tesh, he won.
Correct.
That's where I'm going with
They get
that.
a piece. Fran might get a steal here. Oh, they got one more.
I think.
They
where that
got,
pool
they
is
got
at.
one. They got 8 stones for each. Walsh is looking to steal their way.
So I think
I'm telling you right now, Walsh is they're teed up.
Yeah.
This is going to come down to it. I've already gambled way too much money today for a responsible gambler. I'm up $60.
good job.
Pretty proud of me.
Did you put money on that game?
Which game?
Walsh?
No, but I'm thinking about it. This is why I talked about it.
Oh, okay. That's okay.
I think I put $20 on Walsh right now.
Against with who?
I put $20 on Walsh. If you give me 4-1 odds.
Like I'm supposed to pay you if I lose? I'm not putting money on nothing. I'm not a gambler. I don't gamble.
I'm basically giving you $20.
Only if you lose.
Come on. Come on, Fran.
Oh,
Beauty.
oh.
That's okay.
Good shot from Segovia to take 2.
Come on, Fran. She's by the guard. She's
7.
by the guard. There wasn't curl.
So that's 12-4. And they're shaking. So we are finishing the game on sheet 7. 12-4.
The buzzsaw has been recalibrated, re-lubricated.
Nice.
Full choke.
full throttle.
So that's going to put Segovia sitting as second seed in their pool.
Oh, a virtual Cinderella story. The underdogs.
Segovia was the underdogs? Yeah.
Oh, amazing.
The underdogs. Going for a three-peat.
Going for a three-peat, but we're calling them the
Nobody
underdogs for some
they
reason.
be here. Real Cinderellas.
Okay. My voice is shot. I'm not going to carry y'all over to 1 or 4. I know Myers has his going. If you're friends with Myers, you can go watch his game on his feed. I will tell you, I'll let the 7th end go on and catch you up on the score for Walsh and Shooter if you want to hang around for that, because it is down to the Hammerstone right now. And they're sitting 8-6, Shooter over Walsh. And from where I'm sitting, I can't tell who's Shot Rock, actually. You think Walsh is?
They're shaking at 6.
Oh, she flashes. Oh, she gets a tick. That's going to be one to Walsh. So at the end of the 7th, it's going to be 8-7. That's going to be a tight game as they go for their potentially last end. I am done. Are you? Fine, Sarah. My God, are you taking us to Walsh? Fine. You talked me into it. Give me a second. Hold on. Then she retracted it. You talked me into it. I'm going. Excuse me, I'm going to eke on by you guys. Kenny, we had a request from Sarah Seeley to move down to Walsh.
Let's go! We got an action-packed nail biter. We got a dadgum barb burner over here as Walsh. Being charged with full grand larceny as they steal 1, steal a 2nd, steal a 3rd. They're going full Nicolas Cage best impersonation as they are the national treasurer of thieves. Having to steal their way all the way to the victory, or at least extra ends, down 7-8 without hammer.
One thing I like to do is
Thank you, Dave. I hope to feel better soon as well. I'm just real tired. This has been a long weekend.
We got another measure on 1.
No sleep.
Well, if you're gonna be narrow, you might as well be light. Isn't that how that works? So narrow and light for Carrie. That's okay.
Thanks, Mom.
I expect this to be through. Oh no, she's not. Oh my gosh, if I'm up in the last end, I'd just be throwing through. Don't be a guard shooter. Don't be a guard shooter. Don't be a guard shooter. She threw a guard.
That's exactly what Walsh wants. If you're down by 1 in the last end, everything needs to be in front of the house. Absolutely everything needs to be in the front of the house. A shooter throwing a guard is an absolute gift.
I feel like, oh my God, I'm so sorry.
That feels about like how we feel.
Right? Yeah, it would.
Yes, another measure on 1. Levesque is living his dream.
He's on cloud 9.
Your curling shoes.
He was a little mad because he didn't get to do the last measure.
I don't think that was Levesque.
That's not
doing that
Levesque
one
there,
either.
no.
Yeah, Mike Levesque's over on the sheets 5, 6, and 7. How many did Granite get?
And Walsh takes control. After 3 stones thrown, Walsh has control of the house right now.
Instantaneously at the 3-stone shooter is now chasing.
You're almost shooting. I was just feeling his elbow, so a hot second.
Woo! I don't know which one's shot, but that's close. Yep. 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 Yep.
Craddock with a steal of 1 on sheet 1.
Did they really?
Brings us to 7-5 over Team Myers on sheet 1.
Easy, Allie. Easy, Allie. It needs to die. It needs to die.
On
Needs to die. Unplug it. Oh, this might be nice. This might be real stinking nice. Bridget, be close. Bridget, be close. Bridget, carve.
Watch your.
I'm trying not to hit anything.
I know. On sheet 8, Feldman takes a steal of 2 to bring the score 10-6 as they head into the 8th inning.
Shooter is chasing. This is tracking on a really nice line, but I think she's light. Holy crap. Holy crap. Walsh is now in control. Walsh is in full control.
Wow.
Holy cow.
I just love watching you. Right. I love it.
I'm not the one that does it.
Yeah. And so I usually scoring before bowling. I had sent
Fran's calling a full 12 or a biter that's off of center line on the right-hand side. So Allie can't be a heavy. This has to be in front of that yellow and blocking the run back. That's all they care about. The line looks really good. The line looks really good. Carrie's trying to hold the line so it doesn't overcurl. Oh, it does. We'll call it. I'm going to call that a strong tentative yes, a B plus. That cuts off most of it. It's an A plus because shooter doesn't like it and she's got to get rid of it. So guard. Mission accomplished. They put the guard in place.
Are they looking for a double run back? No.
No.
Just to peel out the guard.
Fran asking to put that guard back. Wants it a little bit deeper though. I mean, honestly, it did what it needed to do. So the exact same shot. Carrie Lambert. Nope. We got Allie Donaldson on the left-hand side. Is going to be the one to hold it.
Knock that over. You're in charge.
Okay, deal. This one's a little further outside, so Carrie Lambert on the outside is going to carve. This will curl and finish nicely. It's just got to get over. Bridget does a really nice job. That's a dadgum beauty. That's a dadgum beauty of a guard right now. It doesn't curl quite enough, so there is a port. My lord. If you throw a rifle is there. I was going to say, you got to go for it now, don't you? Yeah. Taps the top of the head, says heel weight. Oh, my God.
I believe that's still one for
Jesus. Sheet 5 is just... They're out of control.
Apparently our feed was live on the Milwaukee Curling Club. I don't know if the audio was on or not, but we were at the Milwaukee Curling.
Hold on, here it comes, here it comes, here it comes. Here it comes. She papered the guard. No! And she just gets a piece of the red. Our friends on sheet 5. So one of them fell, and I think her broom went up and smacked the other girl in the face. Which never happens unless you take a bunch of shots of Fireball. It's amazing how things like that occur when people are all hammered.
So did you hear what I said?
No, what?
Our stream, ours, was being played at the Milwaukee Curling Club. At a Milwaukee Curling Club.
In the building?
Yes. They were watching our
Let's go!
I don't know if they had audio.
We're
on
freaking
or not,
famous.
But that's hilarious.
Well, tell them ni hao to our friends out in Japan who have been watching all weekend long as well. Okay, it's got a curl or it's got a tap. You just don't nose. Do something other than nose. It knows. Crap. Do anything other than nose. Dadgummit.
She looked like she was about to.
There was a flesh face.
But it also looks like she
The face was fleshed. And it's not heavy enough either.
I know, but I see the
It's where did that go? What just happened? Oh, no. Walsh just gonna guard it up again. All right, big shot for Fran here. She's trying to get a perfect shot. You saw Bridget tap the ice. You want a 3 guard just kissing the center line on the left-hand side so it takes the draw. And I don't like where she's putting that right there, because if she leaves the straight shot, which they've tried a couple of times now, it's got to be just enough to where it takes away the straight peel weight. Sweepers say it's all there. Okay, it's all there. It's all there. Now it's just line control. It's gonna curl. It's gonna curl. I think you need Carrie to help it not curl. Don't curl. Stop curling. Just kiss the center line. It's a dadgum beaut. It's a dadgum beauty. I would have liked a deep three, not a 2. There is.
See, Adam, now they buried.
Did they?
They buried.
Meyer's in trouble now.
Yeah.
Look, no, but they're still on Vice Stone, so he's just gonna have Leith clear.
Yeah. But
Clear it open and give him some options.
that's the whole.
Leith will take a half of a blink and then move everything. Yeah. He's pretty good at that.
Hey, Austin, I resent that. I've been here too. Thank you very much.
Don't be triggered.
Just Kenny MF Cook.
Don't be triggered.
There
here.
was more than Kenny.
Don't be
here.
triggered. Hey, big shot. It's not about you. It's about the
It's
curlers.
about us.
It's not about you or me.
It's
about
Jen
the
and
curlers.
Ken, fire on
Huge
ice.
shot here. This has to. Schneider has to draw down to that shot stone. Sneak by the guard.
Did you say Schneider?
Shooter?
Yeah, shooter.
Thank you.
Uh-huh.
She's by the guard. She's by the guard. She's light.
Oh, she's light.
She's light.
She's light.
Guard for your life! Guard for your life! Do you think they hear me?
Get that yell.
Kenneth?
I did not touch it.
Yes, you did.
Yeah, the yellow's low now. Look, she sees it. She's looking at it right now.
Oh, I thought that was in reference to us making the Milwaukee curling club. I thought that's why you were saying Kenny MF Cook, baby, was because we were being played at Milwaukee.
No, because Red's gonna play a soft.
I apologize. Misunderstood. Why you were saying that?
Are they really trying to hit it?
Because here's the thing: if you could throw like the other way,
Yeah, sure. Oh my God, they
it
are.
ruins the handle. If you make your card and don't back the hand before you run anything else over there. Sorry, that's all. I like how I dish out a bunch of shit. So when we meet up, when we meet up,
What's it called? Yeah, they're doing back.
Great draw from Craddock over on sheet 1 against Myers.
Back 12 weight, a ballsy call from Fran Walsh. She's gonna try and nose that yellow, and do a tap and raise the red. She's narrow. She's super narrow. Oh my God! Don't raise the yellow. Everything about it's bad. They're just keeping it outside. Good sweep. You know what I'm saying? Why they're saving? Because they're saving the dadgum day. Yeah. So the sweepers are sweeping because they're saving the dadgum day. When in doubt, sweep. Oh yeah, no, they got a double angle.
Fair enough. So is Kenny. You're not alone.
What's up now? What is Bridget doing? Bridget is she's curling here in Eveleth over the weekend.
The score right now is 8-7 Shooter over Walsh.
Fran is down by 1. Team Walsh is down by 1. All stones have been thrown except for hammers. So
Shooter has hammers,
Shooter
so they're
has
thinking about
one
what
more
to
shot.
do. They need to get
There is the draw.
There is a draw. They need to get the red stone or draw in order to win the game. Otherwise,
Oh my gosh,
Walsh
I gotta pee
ties
so
it.
bad.
Go pee.
Gotta pee.
Go pee.
I can't. Can I? Okay, I'm gonna go.
Yes.
No, I can't.
Okay, don't go. Just one stone. Myers did a peel over on sheet 1 to get that stone out of the way. Craddock looking to draw in behind a guard they've got going on over there.
Myers has 2 in the flipping house. Myers, a big boy shot coming up here.
I don't think it's a biter. It's not a biter.
It's not biting.
It doesn't look like it.
Here it is.
Backseat curlers
She's
back
narrow by a mile.
That brings it to a tie game at the end of the 8th. They're going to go into extra innings.
Let's go! Woo!
Make Kenny talk more?
Bonus curling, baby. Bonus curling. Refresh your beverages. 60 seconds.
Morgan, the
60 seconds. Start.
Go away so I can tell them the score. Jesus. Kenneth. The score is a tie game, 8-8 at the end of the 8th, pushing it into an extra end. So we're going into extra innings because I'm keeping it baseball talk, that stupid-ass baseball scoring. Extra innings here on the 4th sheet from Walsh to Shooter. It's a tie, 8-8. Right? Austin said no one ever make Kenny talk more. Jeez Louise. So I'm going to zoom in for you guys for that far end for Walsh versus Shooter.
Looks like it's right.
Myers has to get a stone out of the house. Sickos. What is he doing?
What is it?
What the heck is he? Oh. Oh, no! And that's a loss for Myers.
That's fucking.
Oh! Myers loses. He's still first seed, first whatever the hell it's called in his pool, because Tesh has also lost one, but in the head-to-head battle between Tesh and Myers, Myers won, so that beats that tie game. So Myers is still first seed? Is it fucking seed? I don't know, in his pool. Everybody has one loss. This is crazy. Arenas are crazy this year. And I have no voice. No voice. All right, we're back to 4. Craddock stole the win against Myers. Lots of steals from them. Wow. Wow. What an upset. On sheet 8, Allison trying to make a comeback to tie the game so they can go into extra innings.
Oh my God, George.
Doesn't happen. They end up short, and it's going to be Feldman 10-7. That game's over. Oh my God.
That's fucking wild. That score is wild. This week.
Chad, where's your other boys? Where'd they go? Oh, they're right here. But that's still, you're still from the same club, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's like your fucking boys too.
Yeah.
Okay. So now with Myers' loss, are y'all feeling even better?
Yeah.
It's irrelevant. You're not going to play tomorrow during the city.
I have no idea because I don't know if they do cross pool.
When are they going to tell y'all?
I asked the guy earlier. I'll just explain it to everybody.
Oh my God, that's annoying.
No.
At least you're winning.
We'll see because
I'll keep this.
who's the other? I thought Craddock was
We're early.
Craddock? Not Tesh? I don't know. I said multiple times I could be wrong, so.
That's what I thought I saw downstairs.
Oh, well, then that would put Craddock as first. Okay, I could be wrong, y'all.
If they just say, hey, all of you are 4-1 and they go,
Oh, no.
Okay.
wine country would be 2, we would be 3, and then Craddock would be 4.
Interesting.
And then we would end up playing wine country again. And Craddock would end up playing wine.
All right.
Right in here. Again,
So I could have been wrong. I'm
Right here?
I'm
Just right in
hearing
here.
that
It's okay,
Craddock,
I'm
this is
tiny.
their only loss, and then so it's weird. There's a lot of weirdness.
Get another whiskey?
That's all I'm gonna say.
Kenny's gonna talk some more in this inn because it's tight.
Please do.
Oh, the weight looks beauty. Ellie needed to bite. You can't be light. Sweep! Sweep, Bridget! Let's go! A dadgum dime! It's a dadgum dime from Ellie Donaldson. Woo! Dadgum dime. Dadgum dime.
At Walmart?
I got it from a coworker who quit before he was fired.
Oh, that was Jonathan?
Yeah.
That's from Walmart.
Yeah, 100%.
Why are you selling Throwing USA shirts?
Whatever they can do to make a buck, you know.
All right, they're just trying to bang it. They're trying to bang it since they have backing. Oh my gosh, it's wide by a mile. If you're gonna be wide, be heavy, as I always
Hotter
say.
than Houston in
If you're,
July.
hey, there it is. There it is. That was wide by a dadgum mile. So, big opportunity. Big opportunity for DFW and Walsh. What's she calling? Why is she going here? What is she calling? Center line? No. Red is sitting shots. Yellow is hammer. So you
This hotter than Austin in May.
you could carve it. You could carve it. You could carve it. You could carve it. Wow, that's a happy miss.
Right to it.
And a crotch. Crotch has been created.
Too much weight.
Oh, she's just going.
Way too much.
That left sweeper's going to be digging all day. And she's digging. She's digging. No chance. No chance. Never had a chance.
Straight run back. Don't run back. One. Count it. 1, 2. That's a heavy miss.
I don't care if I do. It's okay.
You're not mad at it. You're not mad at it.
Yes.
Charlie just finished it.
What are you drinking? Big gold?
I floated the entire keg of fuzzy geezer.
Well, yeah, Chad's fucking mad about it.
Yeah, I floated 3 kegs in the last 2 days, so we're out of that.
Yeah, he knows.
So I've been switching between vodka and Red Bull and Coors Light and whatever the fuck, and a lot of Fireball. A lot of Fireball. Don't be heavy, Bridget. You can't. You can be anything but heavy. Holy crap! Is this a dime? Is this a dime? That's fine. That's fine all day.
I kind of like that. Right
No, that's freaking fine.
I kind of love that right there.
Hold, please, as we take a look at this dadgum dime that Bridget just threw. That is full 8 on the right side of tee. That guards up everything.
Yeah, I don't think there's a double there already.
That'll diggity do. That'll diggity do. A dadgum dime from Bridge.
Are you guys coming for everything tomorrow?
If you ever do,
To watch? Are you guys?
I guess red to yellow. I don't know if they.
Oh, she's wide. She's wide.
Yeah.
She's wide. She shoved it.
Harvard,
It'll come
Harvard.
back.
Oh, it's coming.
No, it'll come because she's light.
She's hitting something. Stuff is gonna change here. I mean, it's not.
That's what you want. If you're Walsh, that's what you want.
Yeah.
Why are we coming? Why are we coming? Why are we coming?
I don't know, but I'm excited.
Let's go! Let's go! Woo!
All right, so Walsh sitting precariously at 1.
Are you live streaming?
Yeah. Is she doing a little tap? I mean, anything light. It's just got to be north of T-line.
Stop. No, stop. Don't leave it bang bang.
Holy shit. Bridget Robertson, also called Nobertson after a reprinting fiasco on her jacket, throws 2 perfect shots in a row.
Greg Masters!
Tied 8-8 in the last and vice. Bridget Robertson throws 2 perfect shots. Walsh trying for her life to hit. This is gonna curl. If it noses, I'm not sure. If it noses, I'm not sure. It's not gonna nose. It's not gonna nose. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. There is an opportunity afoot. Walsh left. What is it? Shoot. Oh my gosh, this is getting hot. That was
red shot.
Red is definitely shot. Red is definitely shot, and Shooter left the back door unlocked, and there's an opportunity for another steal. Fran has to be light. The miss is light.
If you were to miss right now, how would you miss?
Light.
kind of beer is.
Light!
Commentate on that Houston.
Here comes the throw.
Oh my God, she's heavy.
It's way.
It's wide as a mile. So she's gonna cut down the draw. She's gonna cut down the draw. This will snap hook.
It's snapping.
It's snapping. Excuse me.
For
So this is gonna be. It's gonna be a dadgum dime. If there's one thing that Fran loves, she loves throwing 2 and 3 guards. It's got to overcurl, curl, crap, ass balls.
Maybe swim for.
There's a port there. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a shot opportunity.
I feel like you have to cross the face.
Looking at the TV.
Timeout has been called.
Timeout's being called. Timeout called. So we're gonna take a look at the screen here. I don't think she can nose it. I don't think she can nose that yellow. Yeah, I think you got to get just off the center line.
The weight you're
pointing.
If you ever got to nose, I mean, the shot.
I don't think nose.
Nose is there.
Nose
is there.
At the TV.
You stop.
If you nose, do you wreck on that one? That's
I like
above
control.
4?
I like control. It's the first stone. I like control because if it wrecks,
love control so much.
it goes away.
He's against marriage.
Why don't you just throw back 4 and tap that red? Red, yellow, tap. Back 4, back
they're
button
looking
weight.
at.
Oh yeah, right there. Yeah.
Back button weight. Red, yellow, tap.
Oh.
That's why he's a celebrity.
He's done this.
Don't worry about it.
We are arena curlers.
Yeah, we don't think about that crap.
The legend.
The legend.
I understand. Greg says so the draw.
Greg Major says draw.
That
wide
control,
open.
That control hit.
So
yellow and red is
the
there.
conversation that's happening, and we're all talking about it now, and it looks like they're discussing it. The initial thought is a port through here,
That is
and you have to get just nose or even across the left-hand side of the center stone to be able to drive that yellow back on shot stone. That is high risk. The other one that Greg Major here has pointed out is the heavy draw run back on the left-hand side, that red to yellow on the left-hand side, and a little tap back. That would be money and way less risky. Way less risky.
All right, what do we think, guys? Driving
Oh, they're not doing it. They're going for it.
No, they're going for it. They're going for it. They're going through the port. They're calling through the port. I don't think there ever is a chance. No chance.
I got it.
Why are you stealing my shit?
Because
Barb! Get around the shots ready! Barb!
A scoozy. Hi, what's up?
Hits the left red.
Hey!
Here comes the stone. She's on broom.
No, other.
She's through the port. Oh my God, it's overcurling! It's overcurling by a mile! She wrecks on the guard!
Hey, the best part about it, it's open now. It's open now.
Oh yeah, wide
It's open now.
Wide open.
Calm down, manager.
Guard for your life!
How often? I want to see a breakdown. One each.
The fox is in the hen house. The hen house.
the hen house.
The hen house, is that the term? Fox is in the hen house?
How's that?
The double kiss, yes.
Yeah, in Atlanta, they had one on the 10.
Are you Mario?
No, I'm in yellow. Oh, watch, I'm the
Time out! Time out! Let's go! F and A, Cotton. F and A.
I'm gonna throw it from the heart.
Oh my God.
You're doing great.
I think it works.
But I should draw, not
What are you throwing now?
Throw it in my heart.
You're red.
It's wide open. Oh, you mean if I'm yellow or red? You're red right now. You're throwing right now. What are you throwing?
What you gotta do?
Kenny says hard.
I corner freeze on that yellow.
With your heart. Curling weight. With your heart.
Nobody said that.
What?
Nobody
Or
said
short,
that.
or short.
You cover whatever you think is
Just
the
cover.
easiest shot.
Yeah. Do you already said?
What's that?
Corner freeze on the yellow.
They're still talking it over, not sure.
Just fucking
Well, corner freeze on the yellow takes that away.
takes away. It
100%.
takes away the rays
And it, yeah.
and the red rays and the yellow rays.
Coach Myers has gone down. They've called a timeout.
Did you do that?
I did.
Wow.
Talk it over with Myers.
We asked the legend, Greg Major, what do you play here if you're red?
Oh my God. Y'all, this is how legendary Greg Major is. We're sitting at lunch the other day, and this team from St. Louis is sitting at a table next to us, and one guy's like, "Oh, you're Greg Major. Man, I saw you on something, something, something," and takes a freaking selfie with the guy. That's how legendary Greg MF Major is. Sorry, Sioux Falls. Say whatever. Did I say Saint?
St. Louis.
I'm so sorry.
Murder-ridden town.
I am so sorry. I'm tired. And I have no voice at all. I'm so sorry.
So if you throw heavy and you chip out the yellow, that's
freaking
better, right?
No, I don't touch the
SF.
If you're heavy.
It was a SF name.
You play
St. Louis is famous for being an SF town.
throw for top 12. Over freeze. A pro miss is aim for top
Oh my God. I swear I have not had anything to drink. I'm just that tired.
and nothing.
What did they decide the call was?
The red? A slash double?
Just a guard?
Sort of draw, like I said before. I think the easiest shot up there, if I'm yellow, is the red, yellow, and range. They're lined up. Center line.
I feel like a guard of some kind.
Yeah, she's showing a center line guard. But they're gonna
I
leave
love
that
being the last
red, yellow
man.
rays.
I'm like, everybody look at me.
Boy, that's way out there. Holy shit.
Here I go. Here I go.
Tune it. Wait. Yeah, tune it.
Wow, that did.
Well, they took away my shot.
Yeah, they took away the
red, yellow rays.
Yeah.
Was tapped.
Yeah, I feel like the center is the hardest shot.
The centers, you gotta hit like 7/8.
It has to be pre-set.
You have to hit 7/8.
Yeah. It's not bad. It's not. I mean,
I was thinking 7/8.
it's not bad. It's not great.
5/16, but same thing.
It's not bad. It's not great.
Oh God.
So they're gonna throw the same shot they just missed last year. So usually, so they know it. Usually you don't miss the same shot twice. Oh, have you met?
I do. Have you ever played with people?
Real good. Oh, every team turns around. Wait a second.
We've never met. My name's Kenny. I saw
All right, here we go.
There's a good thing I'm good at. It's making the same mistake over and over and over.
All
right.
Here. See if you're 7/8.
A hush falls over the crowd.
There's no hush. They can hear. Nobody's hushing.
Shush!
Are we gonna golf clap too?
Oh, it's heavy. It's heavy.
She's white. It's outside.
She gets it! Holy shit, shooter gets it! Fuck my life! She's gonna end with 10-8. She takes 2 in the extra end. 10-8 shooter shuts down Walsh. Oh my God! There is chaos!
It's Badlands!
People are rioting in the streets!
It's Badlands!
Stealing things from Walmart! Everything's going haywire! To answer your question, Sarah,
And there goes Jen. She's got her shirt off and she's running through the parking lot.
yeah, I'm freaking naked here. What? No, I'm not. I'm fully clothed.
Wow.
Great shot from Shooter. Show us the house. They've already cleared it, Sarah. They've already cleared it, but it was sorry. To answer your previous question, I don't know why they have scoreboards like that. They're stupid. That's all I know. You're welcome. I'm turning this off now. I don't know who plays when and where or what tomorrow. I just know Segovia will be playing at 10 a.m. There's a meeting right now.
Come back at 8. Come back.
There's a meeting in 15 minutes. I'll post it on our socials. So go follow us. Curling Club of Houston Insta or Houston Curling Club. Not sure which, honestly. Does DFW make the playoffs? For sure, Myers. I don't know about Walsh. That's a 2-game loss to Walsh. So I don't know. I don't think. I'm gonna hesitantly say that I think that shut them out, but I'm not positive. I will text you later, Austin, and let you know. I know for sure we'll be back at 10. We should be back at 10 a.m. with the Segovia game. So we'll be back at tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. I'll post stuff on socials and let you know what's going on. I need to go to bed, Sarah. And yeah, you're right. Fire on Ice. Jen and Ken. Kenny's already left me. This is Jen and Ken. Fire on Ice. We're out. Bye.